Welcome to Saasi Sinhale Osu. A traditional herbal oil invented by a Sri Lankan, Mr. Mahanama Hapugodage, can remove the breathing difficulties and also minimize the artificial supply of oxygen to those infected with coronavirus. This traditional herbal oil will directly further strengthen the immunity system of the corona infected person within just 25 minutes from its application. We all aware that due to this global pandemic, the entire mankind is not safe as once we were. It is evident that due to the current vaccination throughout the world, it is not 100% effective. Even though someone is get vaccinated, there is no guarantee that the spreading of the virus will be curtailed. According to Mr. Mahanama Hapugodage, the person who invented this miraculous traditional herbal oil against coronavirus, the Saasi Sinhale Osu commenced its operations 25 years back and specialized the fields of treating cancer patients, kidney patients, and the patients with related issues with regard to the lymph node system as well as the general immunity system. When it is crystal clear, by this coronavirus, one's immunity system can be seriously affected, Saasi Sinhale Osu conducted its testing and identified that with the infection of coronavirus, one's immunity system will get affected and most of the patients who are suffering from other illnesses will get a bad effect because of the infection. And also the older people will get a serious impact due to this pandemic. Having conducted a significant number of testing, Saasi Sinhale Osu has realized that this newly invented herbal traditional oil can boost the immunity system as well as the lymph node system and minimize the fatalities. According to Mr. Mahanama Hapugodage, he invented this traditional herbal oil by using the prescriptions in the ola leaves which he inherited from his ancestors. Let us listen to a live example who recently tested positive for coronavirus, who is also a chronic diabetic as well as a chronic kidney patient, just recovered from the coronavirus by simple application of this traditional herbal oil invented by Mr. Mahanama Hapugodage.
මම අනිල් පෙරේරා වයස අවුරුදු 59ක් වෙනවා. මම යාන්ත්‍රික ඉංජිනේරුවෙක්.
This particular corona patient, Mr. Anil Pereira, who is a retired mechanical engineer, a senior citizen of Sri Lanka, is here with me.
කරපු PCR පරීක්ෂණයේදී මාහට කොවිඩ් වැළඳී ඇති බවට තහවුරු වුණා. මාව ඕමගම පිහිටි කොවිඩ් නිරෝධායන මධ්‍යස්ථානයේ රෝහල වෙත යොමු කළා.
According to Mr. Pereira, he was primarily admitted to the National Hospital there in Colombo, and having discovered that he is positive for coronavirus, he was transferred back to a dedicated corona treatment facility here in Homagama.
ඒ වගේම මා දියවැඩියා රෝගයෙන් වකුගඩු ආබාධ වලින් පෙළෙන වකුගඩු රෝගය නිසා රුධිර පාරවිලන කරන තත්ත්වයකට පත් වෙත නිසා
Having considered his long-standing illnesses like diabetes, the kidney disease, the blood pressure, at the Homagama General Hospital, due to the breathing difficulties, Mr. Anil Pereira was transferred to the ICU and provided with the artificial supply of oxygen.
ප්‍රතිකාර ලබා ගැනීම සඳහා මහනුවර මාවිල්මඩ කමතපාරේ පිහිටි සෑසි සිංහලේ ඔසු
There at the ICU, Mr. Anil Pereira managed to get in touch with Mr. Mahanama Hapugodage and was supplied with this traditional herbal oil.
මාගේ හිතවතුන්ගේ මාර්ගයෙන් මාහට මෙම ප්‍රතියක්ති කරන තෛලය ඉතාම ඉක්මනින් ලබා දීමට කටයුතු සලස්වා තිබුණා.
With the instructions of how to apply the same.
විශේෂ ස්වල්පයක් ගෙලවටා ස්වල්පයක්
According to Mr. Anil Pereira, in terms of the instructions that he received from Mr. Hapugodage, the application of this particular traditional herbal oil, apply 2 drops on the head, 2 drops around the neck, if possible 1 drop to the nostrils, and consume the balance.
විනාඩි දෙක තුනක් වගේ ස්වල්ප කාලයකදී තද නිදිමතක් දැනී මා නිද්‍රාවට පත් වුණා.
Mr. Anil Pereira, a senior citizen as well as an educated person, followed the instructions he received, and with the application of this traditional oil, within just 2-3 minutes, Mr. Anil Pereira was fast asleep. Then Mr. Anil Pereira woke up after about 25 minutes and his breathing difficulty has just vanished.
ඒ අනුව හෝරා කිහිපයකට පසුව දැඩිසත්කාර ඒකකයේ සිට
As the condition of Mr. Anil Pereira improved constantly, the medical authorities transferred him back to a normal medical ward from the ICU.
එම අවස්ථාවේදී කලින් පැවති හුස්ම ගැනීමේ අපහසුතාවය ඒ වගේම ශරීරයේ තිබුණ වේදනාකාරී බව බොහෝ දුරට දුරස් වී ගොස් තිබූ බවත් මට කියන්න පුළුවන්.
Within 2-3 days' time, Mr. Anil Pereira was discharged from the hospital and he is here with us. Having listened to Mr. Anil Pereira as well as the inventor, Mr. Mahanama Hapugodage, I would like to ask one final question from the world for the sake of the mankind. Isn't this the appropriate time period for all of us to give due consideration as well as the recognition to this newly invented traditional herbal oil by Mr. Mahanama Hapugodage? The links, contact details as well as documentary evidence are also attached here with this visual. Teruvan Sarnai, God bless.